Well, my name is Shayelle Harris. I'm 21 years old. I have two children. I've been at AFG since 2015. I just graduated high school, and I'm a single mom. What brought me to the shelter was I got into it with the person that I was living with, and she put me out at like 4 in the morning with my daughter. I contacted my case planner from when I was doing peer education, and she got me into the shelter. I've been in the shelter 3 times. My first time going to the shelter, I left willingly because I was still young and I was getting impatient and I thought the process wasn't working. So I went back. I asked the person that I got into it with to come back to their house, and I ended up getting into it with that person again. And I tried to move back in with my mother, but things weren't going right. Then finally I said, you know what, it's time to just sit and wait for what you need to wait for. My time in the shelter at FG it was hard, but it was okay because I knew people. But it was hard, like not having support system from my family. But AFG was a good support system. They pushed me a lot. I can honestly say they was like at least like 53% of my support. But it felt so good though because it's like you got so many people in your ear saying, "Oh, you can't do it. You won't do it. Oh, you can't do it with two kids." And AFG was there with me 100%, and they was like, "Oh no, you're gonna do it." Like even when it was some days where I'd be like, "Oh, I really don't feel like going to school or doing this," they still pushed me to be like, "No, you still got to do it. Once you're done, you'll feel good about it." The positive choices I've made, well, I say finishing school because a part of me gave up. AFG gave me that extra push to finish school, and I did. I finished this year. Another positive thing was just being a leader to my daughter. Like they taught me how to be a leader. I feel like AFG has been a huge support system, and they are family. Like I walk in AFG and I'm just like, hey to everybody, like, hey Miss Celia, hey Miss Amy, like to everybody, and I feel the love when I walk in AFG, and they love my kids. They do. Like my old coordinator, she still call me to this day, like, where's my kids at? You don't let me check on my kids. Like they love my kids. AFG is amazing. That's what I can. They is perfect. Like they not perfect, of course, but I love them. I love AFG.